What's the move? Kinda wild out now. Cash move. She said, where you going? What's the move? What's the move?
To tell you more about the new iPhone 14 Pro, here's Jaws.
Our Pro models feature beautiful and strong surgical-grade stainless steel, together with our industry-leading durability features, including ceramic shield and water resistance. They come in 4 gorgeous colors: a new space black, silver, gold, and this all-new deep purple. iPhone 14 Pro introduces a new front design that is sure to become iconic. It starts with the new TrueDepth camera. We redesigned all components to fit into a smaller size, using 30% less area. We put the proximity sensor behind the display for the first time. With this change, we reconsidered how you interact with your iPhone. Throughout the day, you experience different types of alerts and notifications. And these are often happening while you're doing other things on your iPhone. So we developed a new experience that's even better. Here's Alan to tell you more.
Our goal was to design a space that clearly and consistently surfaces alerts and background activity in a rich and delightful way. The result being an entirely new and intuitive way to interact with the iPhone, one that truly blurs the line between hardware and software. We're calling it the Dynamic Island. We've designed this new space to be highly adaptive, so it can fluidly expand into different shapes using uniquely crafted animations and transitions. So now, when you receive an alert, the Dynamic Island expands to notify you. Our ambition is to clearly convey the information and present content and controls without distracting from the app you're in. This works across the entire system for things like confirming your AirPods are connected, muting, or starting a charge. Each alert has its own personality, and it's been designed with its own unique character, making it easy to identify at a glance, like when you're using Face ID or tapping your iPhone in transit locations. The Dynamic Island also displays ongoing background activity, like when you're playing music. When you swipe to go home, the music app gracefully morphs into the Dynamic Island, always staying active and visible. And we've even designed it to show the current album art. It's also completely interactive. You can tap and hold to expose more options, or tap to go back to the app. So now when you're on a call, you have easy access to controls without leaving the app you're using. We've designed all these animations to feel fluid, lively, and highly responsive. The Dynamic Island is always live and active, heightening the sense of vitality by adapting in real time to show you important information, like your next direction from Maps. And it's always visible for ongoing activities, like when you're using the timer. We've designed Live Activities, a new feature on the iOS 16 lock screen, to work seamlessly with the Dynamic Island, including support for third-party apps. So you can keep track of what's happening from anywhere on iPhone, like following a baseball game without needing to leave the app you're in, or not missing the Lyft ride while texting friends. We've also created a robust design system for developers, so every alert looks and feels consistent, no matter which app it comes from. And when you have more than one background activity, the Dynamic Island playfully adapts, bubbling out into 2 elements. At Apple, we're focused on creating extraordinary products. Products born from designing hardware and software together, so you don't know where one ends and the other begins. The Dynamic Island does this in a truly magical way and enables an entirely new iPhone experience. Back to Jaws.
iPhone 14 Pro has a stunning new display with Pro features. This is the most advanced display we've ever shipped. iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max come in 2 great sizes, now with even thinner borders, more active area, and the Dynamic Island. It is also brighter. The new display provides peak HDR brightness of 1600 nits, bringing iPhone to the same level as the Pro Display XDR. So photos in HDR movies are going to look amazing, including those you shoot on your iPhone. And for those bright, sunny days, iPhone can now push brightness even higher for a peak of 2,000 nits. That's twice as bright as before, and the highest peak brightness of any smartphone. The new lock screen in iOS 16 introduces more personalization with widgets and live activities. So this is the perfect time to introduce Always On Display. It's easy to see the time and other important information without raising your iPhone or tapping the display. This keeps essential information available for the moments where all you need is just a glance. This is made possible by a number of new technologies that make the display incredibly power efficient. This display can operate at a refresh rate as low as 1 Hz with the new low power mode. And we further improved our LTPO technology, allowing the display to intelligently dim the entire lock screen. We also take advantage of multiple coprocessors in our chip to refresh the display using minimal power. So the time, widgets, and live activities are always available. And we use our photographic expertise and powerful image segmentation to dim wallpaper photos while preserving skin tones, so they continue to look great. And you can keep an eye on your live activities without even touching your iPhone. With all these incredible features, the new Super Retina XDR is the most advanced display ever in a smartphone. iPhone 14 Pro is powered by our new A16 Bionic chip. Our newest generation of Apple Silicon powers every experience on iPhone. With A16, we focused on 3 important areas: power efficiency, display, and camera. Delivering incredible performance with leading power efficiency is a hallmark of Apple Silicon. A16 has nearly 16 billion transistors, the most ever in an iPhone. This is our first chip built on a state-of-the-art 4-nanometer process, enabling greater efficiency while delivering even more performance. In fact, A16 Bionic is the fastest chip ever in a smartphone. The competition is still working to catch up with the performance of A13, which we first introduced with iPhone 11 3 years ago. The new 6-core CPU of A16 is generations ahead. It's up to a whopping 40% faster than the competition. The CPU uses our best-in-class Fusion architecture, which delivers both leading